Welcome everyone to another Powersports Business video chat sponsored by Synchrony. My name is Dave McMahon. I'm the editor-in-chief of Powersports Business. Glad to have you with us here today. Today we're going to talk a little bit about the recent surge in some of the off-road motorcycle sales that we've been hearing about from dealerships over the past 3 or 4 months. And to do that, we're joined today by Mark Blackwell of Mark Blackwell and Associates. Of course, an AMA Hall of Fame member and a familiar face to many of us here in the industry. So first of all, Mark, it's great to see you again.
Thanks, Dave. It's great to talk to you and great to see you.
Yeah, it's been a while. I know you've kind of relocated. You're out in Park City, Utah? Is that right now?
Yes, this is our new home, and been here about a year, almost exactly. In fact, cabin that we've had for about 3 years, but decided to make this home about a year ago. I still go back and forth to Temecula in Southern California quite often for business, but this is home now.
Yeah, it's a fantastic spot. I was able to get on into that neck of the woods a couple of years ago for the Can-Am Maverick Trail press intro, and man, that is a memorable spot for sure. But yeah, today just want to give you the opportunity to talk a little bit about the U.S. Motorcycle Coaching Association. I know just looking at some of these the dirt bike numbers that we see coming out of the dealerships in the U.S. here, seems to me it'd be a prime opportunity for an outfit like the USMCA to take advantage of some of these returning motorcyclists, guys and gals who are getting on bikes for the first time. So yeah, maybe just explain a little bit about how that growth has happened with the USMCA and how people can get involved.
You bet. So this is an idea that started about 4 years ago. We were concerned about the number of older riders, let's say guys my age, exiting the sport and the lack of new riders coming in. And we believed, after studying some other kindred sports, skiing and snowboarding and bicycling, that they had something we didn't, which was a very, very rigorous coaching and mentorship program. And so we basically modeled after those two organizations and created a construct to certify coaches, so that sort of think of it as raising the bar, the standards, like a ski coach, a USSA ski coach, or a PGA professional. Make sure they were credentialed, that they had background checks, that really, really good representation for the sport. So we've been working since that time with a lot of encouragement throughout the industry, and we now have 200 coaches in place, certified coaches across the country. It's actually fairly good national coverage. There's a few holes which we're going to fill the gaps. And we also recently created a new consumer-facing website called motorcyclecoaching.org. And the idea of that platform is a place to connect riders and coaches. So as you mentioned, Dave, in the last 3 months, we have a number of people that have come back into the sport and a number of people that are first-time riders or new customers, both on the dirt bike side and the small motorcycle side, on-road motorcycle. And we think it's a really, really critical time to let dealers know and consumers through dealers know that this platform is out there, and there's certified coaches across the country that want to help them have a safer, more enjoyable motorcycling experience. And we think if we do that, we've got a chance to make them lifelong motorcyclists.
Sure. And from a dealer's perspective, that's just a case where they've sold the dirt bike, and just mentioning something as simple as mentioning the website to the new customer to say, hey, if you want more training or practice, you can reach out to coaches on this site.
For sure, and especially when parents are involved, right? Parents are always, want their kids to have the best possible experience with, and knowing that someone's had a background check and they're certified at a very high standard, that's going to make them feel more comfortable.
Sure. And I know, Mark, one of the other initiatives, you've always got about 15 balls you're juggling, it seems like, every time I talk to you. But a new one here is recently, I know you've been working with Fox Factory, Fox Racing, just in helping them take on some new initiatives. And if you could talk a little bit about that and some of the roles you're playing with those guys.
You bet. So Fox, we both know, is a very, very strong brand. It's had ups and downs like all brands do. And about 14 months ago, a new CEO was brought in, Jeff McGuane, very bright guy, very extensive experience. And then also in January, a new general manager named Kelly Cariotti was brought in. And Kelly has a very nice background, most recently with Frito-Lay. And you might say, well, what the heck does Fritos have to do with Powersports? But it's not really her product knowledge or category knowledge. It's her experience, her sophistication, education, the training she's had. And you know, the food business and the packaged good business is just a whole nother level of sophistication in terms of the analytics they do, the data they have, and how they approach the business. And I believe that level of sophistication can be very helpful in the power sports industry. As you and I've talked many times, we're always aspiring to make the industry better and better. So Kelly has come in with this new discipline and a lot of background, a lot of backing to try to, through analytics and through proven category management techniques, show dealers how, in a partnership with them, we can help them drive more floor traffic, or door swings, some people like to call it, grow revenue, grow profit, and grow repeat business with the Fox brand. And I think it's things that will apply to their whole business, but Fox is taking a leadership role in that, and Kelly's leading the charge with support from Jeff McGuane. So I'm pretty excited to be involved, and I'm doing a lot of training of the field sales force and just trying to help them implement these very aggressive goals.
Yeah, I mean, that stuff's always great to hear about, and just learn how the companies are trying to set the bar higher as such a storied brand, and hopefully dealers will be getting more familiar with this new take here as the months come forward. Well, Mark, I appreciate you spending some time with us here today. Again, it's great to be able to catch up with you in these crazy coronavirus times we're in now, but hopefully we'll be able to run into each other in person sooner or later. And
so too.
And again, appreciate your time, and thanks again, everybody, for watching another Power Sports Business video chat sponsored by Synchrony.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.